First learning unit explores the rapidly changing world around us and the changing role of IT service management in the 21st century digital era. The first industrial revolution used water and steam power to mechanize production. The second used electric power to create mass production. The third used electronics and information technology to automate production. Now a fourth industrial revolution is building on the third, the digital revolution. The constant evolution in the means of production is having a profound impact on society, businesses, and every engagement point today. The breadth and depth of these changes herald the transformation of entire systems of production, management, and governance. These technologies are disrupting almost every industry in every country. There has been a shift away from agriculture and manufacturing to the services economy. Services are the main way that organizations create value for themselves and the customers. Today, services comprise the largest and most dynamic component of both developed and developing economies. There is tremendous benefit for organizations in creating, expanding, and improving their IT service management capability and service economy. The frenetic velocity and complexity of today's world is the reason why we refer to today's world as a VUCA world. Each letter stands for the following: V for volatility, U for uncertainty, C for complexity, A for ambiguity. VOCA is a term that was coined more than a decade ago by the US Army. They described the environment as a VOCA world, meaning that it was volatile, uncertain, complex and ambiguous. The VOCA world is not going to disappear. Change is relentless and the landscape in which we work is constantly shifting. VOCA is complex and challenging, but it is also an environment that can allow true leadership talents to emerge at all levels of the organization. The leadership role becomes increasingly one of creating moments of clarity and focus, whilst at the same time keeping an eye on what is shifting and preparing to react to it. As companies increasingly adopt customer-centric models, IT stands at the crossroads of change. Today, IT is the central nervous system driving business success. According to the data published in the second annual State of IT report by Salesforce Research, 75% of technology leaders say IT is currently in the midst of the biggest historical shift of its role. IT is changing from a cost center focused on infrastructure to a value-based service brokerage enabling business transformation. IT juggles the shift toward digital transformation and customer experience initiatives, pushing to deliver deeper levels of engagement, connection, and innovation. In the face of exponential and ongoing rapid changes in the digital era, organizations today need to balance the need for stability and predictability with the rising need for operational agility and increased velocity. IT is becoming integrated with other organizational capabilities. It is only natural that the processes and governance of IT is set to undergo major changes. IT service management is a strategic approach to design, deliver, manage and improve IT services to meet the needs of an organization. It is the craft of implementing, managing and delivering IT services to meet the needs of an organization. It is the entirety of activities directed by policies, organized and structured in processes, and supporting procedures that are performed by an organization. It ensures that the appropriate mix of people, processes, and technology are in place to provide value. The emergence of the digital economy has created distinct expectations about what technology should enable and how the user should engage with it. Over the last few years, digital technologies have evolved in various ways. The evolution includes technologies like cloud technologies, blockchain, machine learning and AI. This has led to IT becoming an important business driver and source of competitive advantage. For businesses to succeed in this era, they must build modern capabilities that meet these expectations into all areas of the business, including the service desk. Service management is changing to address and support this organizational shift and ensure opportunities from new technologies and new ways of working are maximized. Service management is evolving, and so is ITIL, the most widely adopted guidance on IT service management (ITSM) in the world. ITIL, formerly an acronym for Information Technology Infrastructure Library, is a set of detailed best practices for IT service management that focuses on aligning IT services with the needs of business. It provides a robust framework for identifying, planning, delivering and supporting IT services that can be adapted and applied to all business and organizational environments. Since July 2013, it has been owned by ITIL. ITIL licenses organizations to use the ITIL intellectual property, accredits licensed examination institutes, and manages updates to the framework. The earliest version of ITIL was actually originally called GITIM, Government Information Technology Infrastructure Management. Obviously this was very different to the current ITIL, but conceptually very similar, focusing around service support and delivery. As ITIL grew in popularity, both in the UK and across the world, IT itself changed and evolved, and so did ITIL evolve over the years. The ITIL concept emerged in the 1980s. In version 1, ITIL focused on infrastructure management. The library contained 40 books. In 2001, version 2 of ITIL was released. The focus was business and IT alignment. There were 7 books. In 2007, version 3 of ITIL was published. This adopted more of a life cycle approach to service management with greater emphasis on IT business integration. There were 5 books in the library. ITIL 2011 was an update to ITIL version 3 with further alignment. ITIL has always been dynamic. It has evolved over time to reflect changes to the way organizations work, different service management concepts and priorities, and our understanding of the different capabilities required to deliver value. The latest version provides the guidance organizations need to address the changing service management challenges and utilize the potential of modern technology. The popular framework has undergone a significant overhaul aimed at modernizing IT service management (ITSM) into a more agile, value-driven business asset. ITIL was last updated in 2011, and the 2019 overhaul is on par with the 2007 update, which had brought significant changes to the ITIL framework. The focus includes embracing adaptability, customizability, and flexibility in IT service management. ITIL is the most widely adopted IT best practice globally, with over 5 million certified practitioners. Since its creation, ITIL has grown to become the most widely accepted approach to IT service management in the world. Service management requirements are inevitably shaped by the development of technology, revised business models, and increasing customer expectations. Whether you are part of a global company, a government department, or a small business, ITIL gives you access to world-class service management expertise. Essentially, it puts IT services where they belong, at the heart of successful business operations. In this unit, we would have gained an understanding of how in the 21st century digital age the speed and complexity of change impacts the way we do business, and the changes in IT and ITSM that are needed by organizations to serve the customers. How ITIL, the world's most popular IT service management framework, has evolved over the decades. To standardize the selection, planning, delivery, and maintenance of IT services within a business, with the changes in technology and business environment. In the next unit, you'll see how the latest release adds more clarity for businesses trying to automate, streamline, and implement ITSM processes in the VUCA world.